Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Basically, either one of you either sent me a message or you commented on one of my videos saying you really liked the base makeup routine video that I did recently. I'll link it for you now, but you need something that is quick because you don't have a lot of time in the mornings. Now, a quick base makeup routine is something I have managed to master because not every day do I like to do full glam. I like to look put together, but sometimes I need to do it real quick. So this base makeup right here takes me about 5 minutes to do. I love how quick and easy it is, but I know I look put together. So this is for all my girlies that are either mums, have a job where you can't be rocking the full glam every day, or the girlies that just need that extra 15 minutes sleep in the morning. This one is for you. I hope you enjoy watching the video. I'm literally horrified looking at my skin like this, and the fact that I'm coming on camera with this, I don't even know. I don't know what's happened. Like, my skin was doing so good. I'm gonna put it down to stress, okay? So, just so that I can feel this much better about myself right now while I start this video, girl, I need to put some concealer on this, like, real quick. Ouch, it's painful. Right, I'll leave everything else as it is, all crusty and dusty, but I just needed to take down that redness real quick because it is extremely distracting. I'll cope with everything else, all the scars, but that redness, oh my God, wow. Isn't that such a game changer? I used the YSL All Hours Concealer in the shade MN7. Wow. Okay, so now I can get into it. So when you're doing your quick everyday makeup, you might not necessarily have time to do your full brow routine, or you might not want to do your brows. But if you are going to, something that helps my brows look more put together is this Got To Be Brow and Edges Gel, actually. If you want to really quickly slick your edges down, or you can just pop it in your brows. And there are so many like gels out there at the moment, but I really like this one because it holds your brows in place all day. You basically just brush them up. So brush the product through the brows, brushing upwards. I mean, some people, like, this is that whole laminated brow look. It's not for me. I feel like I look like a werewolf, and it's just not, doesn't look right on me. Maybe because I have a really small forehead. I'll brush the product up and through, and then I'll just clean up and sort of just lay them down and make sure I've got no extra product on my skin. And that way my brows are just going to stay in place all day, but they're also, because I've brushed through them with some product, I feel like they just look naturally full. It just helps me see where the gaps are. So if I do want to fill them in with a pencil, I know where to fill them because they've been brushed through, and it helps me achieve a really nice natural brow look. Like I said, you can totally leave your brows there. Me personally, I feel like I need to fill in these sparse areas here. So now I can see where it's looking a little bit empty. I'll just go ahead and take really short hair-like strokes in the areas that I want to fill so that it looks nice and natural. And there we have it. Brows are basically on and done. And if you did have extra time, then you could totally go ahead and put some concealer underneath your brows just to carve them out, but it's a little bit extra. Right, moving on, it's the base. So if you didn't want to do your brows, you can totally skip that and you can start with your face. And if you're in a rush, this is where we're going to start. So skin tints are going to be your best friend when you're in a rush. And right now we have so many options, amazing options for skin tints and glowy products, things that you can just pop on, put some concealer on and be out the door. So that's essentially what we're doing today as well. I'm going to be taking the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blur and Smooth Tint Stick. I love that it's super easy to use, and I also love that it's a product that you can take on the go with you because you can just pop it in your handbag or your makeup bag. You can apply it at home, or you can take it on the go with you and top up if you need to. It's super easy to apply. I'm literally just going to take a few strokes of this onto my skin and then blend it out. I'm also taking this in the shade 11. I love the shade match, and with this you can go as light or as heavy as you want. I love how this just looks so natural, just the right amount of coverage for like everyday makeup. Can we just take a minute to appreciate how skin-like that looks? That honestly looks like skin. So yeah, I'm loving skin tints at the moment. Let me know if you want me to do a full video on my favorite skin tints because there are a good few options out there at the minute. And then underneath my eyes, I'm gonna go in with the NARS Light Reflecting Eye Brightener. This is super quick and easy to use because it comes in a pot like this. You can just pop your finger in, or you can take brushes, but generally fingers can be really quick to apply your makeup. This is in the shade Impossible Dream, which has got a nice peachy undertone to it, so it's great for covering up dark circles quickly. So I'm just gonna pat this underneath my eyes just to brighten it up quickly. It's a really natural and light way of covering up any dark circles. If you're in a rush, you're on the go, anything like that, you can see there is a really nice difference. So I'm just going to pop a little bit on this side as well. I just wanted to show you this brightener as an option. It's not a full-on concealer. It's something you can use either on its own, under your concealer, or on top to brighten or illuminate. So I'm actually going to go over with a little bit of concealer. This is all totally optional and you do not have to use both products. You could just use that on its own, or you can use concealer on its own. It's entirely up to you and whatever you have time for. Anyway, I'm going to go over with the Maybelline concealer. This is one of my all-time favorites, and I'm just going to take a little bit under my eyes just because my dark circles really be dark circling, you know, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. I'm taking the shade Buff because it is also a brightening shade to make me look more awake. I love that Maybelline concealer, honestly, but having that NARS brightener underneath has really just given it that extra little something, which I really like. Now, usually when I'm doing my makeup routine, I'll go in with cream bronzer and, you know, it's the full shebang. But where we have less time but we still want to look good, we are going to minimize some steps. So I don't feel using cream bronzer is as necessary when you're in a rush. So I'm going to go ahead and just take my H&B Cosmetics translucent powder, and I'm just going to set my under eyes and just basically anywhere that I know that I'm gonna get a little bit shiny or greasy throughout the day, because although we want everyday makeup, we still want our makeup to last. And I always say this in literally any video, like, I like makeup, if I'm gonna put it on, I want it to stay on all day. A step that I think is going to help elevate your look when you're in a rush is having a cream blush, and this is the Rare Beauty one in the shade Worth. I love so many of the shades. I actually did a full video on my Instagram swatching all of the shades. They're all actually right there, so you can go and check that out. But at the moment, I'm obsessed with Worth. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this on the tops of my cheekbones, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. And I really like to just pat it in. And the good thing about these cream blushes is that you can build it up if you want to, you can go heavier if you want to, but I want to go nice and natural. Absolutely love the finish of these. And then a step that I would highly recommend that you do not skip, even if you are in a rush, I don't care, you have to apply some bronzer. This is, of course, MAC Give Me Sun. This is where I already would have had cream bronzer on, but as I don't, I'm definitely going to build up some bronzer here. I feel like applying bronzer just makes you look like you are more put together, you look alive, you look healthy. And I'm gonna take this also on my cheeks, sort of slightly overlapping where that cream blush is, and they're kind of just gonna merge into one another. And then I'll also take some down the sides of my nose just to add a little bit of warmth into the center of my face as well. You don't want to have this nice warm face and then you've got like a pale nose. It doesn't make any sense. And then I'll take that same translucent powder and just clean up underneath. And by cleaning up that bronzer underneath, not only are you going to make yourself again look more put together and defined, but you're also just sort of setting the base makeup in place right here. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I like it. I personally love blusher, so another step that I don't tend to skip is applying blush, just because even though I've got a cream blusher on, blush is one of the easiest things that is going to come off throughout the day, or it's going to fade. So to make sure that this cream blush stays in place and you've got blush on for the whole day, you want to just go over with a powder blush. This is NARS Orgasm, and I like this because it's got light reflex in it, so it's almost like got highlighter slightly. And I'm just going to take this over the top, and because it's got these gorgeous like reflex in it, it allows me to skip the step of highlight because I already will have nice glowy highlighted cheeks. My hair is literally a hot mess, but I am gonna do it. I am gonna do it. And then just because I am extra, and this is something I do when I'm in a rush, I will go over with like a pressed powder, and I'll just go underneath my eyes for that extra bright finish. That is basically my base makeup done. I feel like it looks really nice. I look put together, but also nice and natural at the same time. Now, of course, you can complete this look with some eyeliner, some mascara, lip balm, lip gloss, whatever it is that suits you. I'm actually going to go ahead and do that now, just to show you how this base looks with everything all complete. I'm just going to take my NYX Epic Ink liner, and I'm just going to run that across my lash line and create a tiny wing. Easy, quick wing is on, and I'm going to go in with some mascara. I feel like mascara is one of those steps that a lot of people cannot skip. I'm going in with my Benefit Fan Fest mascara because I just love it so much. On days where I don't have a lot of time, I just go in with one coat, and the thing I like about this mascara is that you don't even need to go in with loads of coats of mascara, because it really does just lift your lashes in one go. Everyone always compliments me when I wear this mascara. It's insane. I really don't think the camera's even picking it up the way it looks in real life, but girl, it's a good one, okay? And finally, for the lips, I'm going to go in with my Rhode Lip Balm, just because it stays on for ages. It hydrates your lips, but at the same time, it makes them look glossy and it just looks gorgeous while nourishing your lips, and it lasts for ages. Again, it's another product that you can just throw in your handbag and top up throughout the day. I think I already said finally, but finally again, we need to set everything in place because like I said earlier, I like everything to last all day. So the setting spray is a must. While that sets, I'm going to go off and do my hair, and I will be back with you. I feel like I need to sit back because my bun is not gonna fit in the frame. But anyway, hair is done. I am now ready and good to go. If you want to know how I did my hair like this, which is also a really quick, easy style to do when you are in a rush, or be on my TikTok and Instagram, either or both, we'll see, but yeah, it will be up on there. I hope this video has helped those of you that want your base makeup done nice and quick, but you still want to look put together. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if it helped you out. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you know when I next post, because as you know, your girl is back now. Also, make sure you comment down below. Let me know if you want to see that video about skin tints and all of that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in my next one. Mwah. Bye.